Joshua chapter 19. Simeon. The second lot fell to Simeon. The heritage of the tribe of Simeonites by their clans lay within that of the Judahites. For their heritage they received Beersheba, Shema, Moladah, Hazar-Shual, Bala, Izem, El-Talad, Bethuel, Hormah, Ziklag, Beth-Marcaboth, Hazar-Susa, Beth-Lebaoth, and Jeruhan, 13 cities and their villages. Also An, Rimmon, Ether, and Ashan, 4 cities and their villages. Besides all the villages around these cities as far as Baalath-beer, that is, Ramath-Najab. This was the heritage of the tribe of the Simeonites by their clans. This heritage of the Simeonites was within the confines of the Judahites, for since the portion of the latter was too large for them, the Simeonites obtained their heritage within it. Zebulun. The third lot fell to the Zebulunites by their clans. The boundary of their heritage was at Sarid. Their boundary went up west and through Mariel, reaching Dabasheth and the wadi that is near Jonium. From Sarid eastward it ran to the district of Kisloth-Tabor, on to Dabaroth, and up to Japhiah. From there it continued eastward to Gath-Hepher and to Eth-Kazin, extended to Rimmon, and turned to Ne. Skirting north of Hanathon, the boundary ended at the valley of Ephtael. Thus, with Katath, Nahalal, Shimron, Idalah, and Bethlehem, there were 12 cities and their villages. This was the heritage of the Zebulunites by their clans, these cities and their villages. Issachar. The fourth lot fell to Issachar. The territory of the Issacharites by their clans included Jezreel, Chisaloth, Shunem, Hapharaim, Shin, Anaharoth, Rabbath, Kishan, Abes, Ramoth, Anganim, Anhattah, and Beth-Pazzeh. The boundary reached Tabor, Shahazuma, and Beth-Shemesh, ending at the Jordan, 16 cities and their villages. This was the heritage of the Issacharites by their clans, these cities and their villages. Asher. The fifth lot fell to the Asherites by their clans. Their territory included Helkoth, Hali, Bitan, Akshaph, Alamelech, Amad, and Mishal, and reached Carmel on the west, and Shear-Libnath. In the other direction, it ran eastward of Beth-Dagon, reached Zebulun and the valley of Ephtael, then north of Beth-Emek and Neiel, it extended northward to Kabul, Ebron, Rehob, Hammon, and Kana, near Greater Sidon. Then the boundary turned back to Ramah and to the fortress city of Tyre, thence it cut back to Hosah and ended at the sea. Thus, with Mahalab, Akzib, Ummah, Akko, Aphek, and Rehob, there were 22 cities and their villages. This was the heritage of the tribe of the Asherites by their clans, these cities and their villages. Naphtali. The sixth lot fell to the Naphtalites. Their boundary extended from Helov, from the oak at Zonanim, including Adami-Nekab and Jabneel, to Lacham, and ended at the Jordan. In the opposite direction, westerly, it ran through Aznoth-Tabor and from there extended to Hukkok. It reached Zebulun on the south, Asher on the west, and the Jordan on the east. The fortified cities were Ziddim, Zer, Hamath, Rakkath, Chinnereth, Adamah, Ramah, Hazor, Kadesh, Edrei, and Hazor, Urin, Migdal-El, Horem, Bethanath, and Beth-Shemesh, c. 19 cities and their villages. This was the heritage of the tribe of the Naphtalites by their clans, these cities and their villages. Dan. The seventh lot fell to the tribe of Danites by their clans. Their heritage was the territory of Zorah, Eshtaol, Ir-Shemesh, Shalaban, Aijalon, Ithla, Elon, Timnah, Ekron, Eltiko, Gibbethon, Baalath, Jihad, Bani-Barak, Gath-Rimmon, Mejarkon, and Rakan, with the coast at Joppa. But the territory of the Danites was too small for them, so the Danites marched up and attacked Leshem, which they captured and put to the sword. Once they had taken possession of Leshem, they dwelt there and named it after their ancestor Dan. This was the heritage of the tribe of the Danites by their clans, these cities and their villages. Joshua's city. When the last of them had received the portions of the land they were to inherit, the Israelites assigned a heritage in their midst to Joshua, son of Nun. According to the command of the Lord, they gave him the city he requested, Timnath-Seraph in the mountain region of Ephraim. He rebuilt the city and made it his home. These are the heritages which Eleazar the priest, Joshua, son of Nun, and the heads of families in the tribes of the Israelites apportioned by lot in the presence of the Lord, at the door of the tent of meeting in Shiloh. Thus they finished dividing the land.